Which, children, is exactly what we're going to do. Shit. Wouldn't you agree it's time to look at dogs now? I don't know why you need to be so dramatic about it in this way of talking about Darth. He's just a person like the rest of us. Or is he? I went out there and looked, but I didn't see that he was there. Well, this is a pickle. This is a bit of a pickle, isn't it? Oh, it's still not going very well. All I want to do is compliment the owls. I'm just not good at rehearsing. As they say in the parlance, to remember what the topic was, and then we shall discuss it. Agreed, Darth? Okay, so what happened was this phrase formed in my brain as I was driving and under a particular kind or amount of duress. And it was one of those phrases that comes to you about yourself or about someone else that surprises you when it comes out of your mouth, is typically the way you express it or think of it, but also into your mind. Not something you saw coming, but something that resonates with a pretty truthful ring or echo, etc., so forth and so on, as soon as it's released into the air. Just wanted to pause briefly and look at this nice eagle in that window. I can't think of the word, but something about their characters. Very distinctive. All right. All right. I understood what he was saying was that I would be disturbed, which that is correct, and I would have been disturbed. Still though, it was a helpful place. resented myself so much. You resent yourself so much for not using your power. It was either that or you resent yourself so much for not using my power. No, it was your power. You resent, I think, that's the thing. Part of what struck me about it wasn't just the conflict, but the language of the conflict. The my's and the you's and the how many people are involved here? It's about breaking something down that needs to get broken down, and is a tough, stubborn habit, sort of nut inside of me. It's one of the last pieces. I don't quite know how to describe it. Distracted. If your natural character is distracted, then it's distracted and it's not really present or in focus in the way that you want it to be, on the one hand, but also too, on the other hand, is the thing that gives the fire spirit that makes the whole enterprise go, right? Duh. And I have been at war with myself, and it's interesting to note fuck that. Interesting, fuck interesting. Interesting is a problematic word. Interesting is a problematic word. Does subject, object, and its pronouns, and its kind of personal nomenclature. It's imperfect. And when I find myself self-talking, do I say you? Does that indicate a lack of agency or confidence? Do I say me? Sometimes you feels appropriate. Seems there's an appropriate purpose to stepping sort of outside yourself as an independent coach, ombudsman, mentor. But then you can't really do that because you are yourself. And so what's going on? What is it that's really happening? See, I had thought that there was some specific question that would be resolved in this last monologue. An answer resolved upon a new destiny path set by the champion knights of words. But my words have become limited because of smartphone-y habituation, which was a chosen methodology to move into specific fields that were necessary and fundamental to what I wanted and needed to do. But I've noticed how it kind of sticks me in these habit loops. Circle and circle and circle and circle. So attractive. Can't do otherwise. And they're very poor tasting. Just not bad tasting, but just poor tasting. Bland and filled with seeds, perhaps, that should have been picked out by any farmer worth his salt. Look, I'm rambling, clearly. But I am rambling while wearing a Spider-Man mask and these other weird clothes, and standing under a tree on a piece of landscaping infrastructure in a low-key, more rural and fairly nice actually in that way. It's pleasant in here, but it's a business park. It's an office business park. In the wee hours of the morning, so I think I have a bit of let. I almost messed up a word there, but I stopped myself, didn't I? I did. You did. You did. You did. No, I did. No, you did. No, I did. No, you did. Hey, didn't we both do it? Right. Good point. Crickets. Some cars. And more crickets.